the first team that's going to be talking about their game who made their way through the Helsinki qualifier. Please welcome on stage Team Small.
Hi everyone, I'm Vili, representing Team Small and our game Lucy's Dream. Let me figure out how this clicker works first. There we go. So, Lucy's Dream is a 3D horror puzzle game with an atmospheric environment. In the game, you play as a small child called Lucy who cannot go to sleep without finding her lost doll. In search of it, she finds herself in a nightmarish mirror dimension where she has to face her fears in order to survive. In the game, the player has to swap between two worlds, the real world and the nightmare dimension, to search for clues from the environment. Those clues then solve interactive puzzles which unlock new areas for the player to explore. In the nightmare realm, the player has to avoid the monster by either hiding or switching to the real world. For our visuals, we're combining the classic heavy Victorian architecture with the fantasy-like colorfulness of retro horror films. We emphasize heaviness, oppressiveness, and high contrast between light and shadow. As a team, we strive for a very high polish in visual material. Our unique selling points are the dimension switch mechanic, which brings depth to puzzles, exploration, and storytelling. The emphasis on the child's perspective, which is supported by the fully diegetic onboarding and storytelling, which leaves the player feeling small and vulnerable and thoroughly immersed throughout the whole experience. We also have a fresh visual combination to set us apart from other similar titles. In December 13th of 2021, we released our first demo for free on itch.io. For great success. It was featured on top of the Popular Now page for multiple days, got over 4,500 views and 1,300 downloads. It was also picked up by many content creators on YouTube, garnering a combined 200,000 views and over 1,000 comments. The response was overwhelmingly positive, with many players asking for more content. For our target audience, we're targeting 15 to 35-year-old mid-core players, since our research indicates that to be the most prominent group to play action-adventure games. We're targeting existing horror fans, as well as trying to lure in people looking for single-player experiences. Lucy's Dream is being developed per PC, but proof of concept for a console release exists. For our benchmarks, we've chosen Amnesia, The Dark Descent, and Soma for their storytelling, mechanics, and long-lasting success. Portal for its creative puzzles, and Poppy Playtime for its success as an indie horror game. For the monetization, the full game of Lucy's Dream could be sold for $19.90 as a premium game, which we chose because of professional input. It could be released on multiple storefronts such as Steam, itch.io, and Epic's Game Store, since their sales system is a fantastic stream of revenue. Downloadable additional chapters could also be released for an extra price, as well as our full original soundtrack. And upon a console release, subscription services such as Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Plus could also be considered. And here you can see our talented team. Thank you. And for the Q&A, I would like to ask our code lead, Joni, to come up to the stage with me. So, do you have any questions for us? Do you have a microphone in the audience?
Okay, cool.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, hello. Thanks so much for the great pitch. One recommendation from the benchmarking side, so Krillbytes Among the Sleep, it actually has quite a lot of the same USPs as you were listed.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
think that could also be sort of very good reference for you to, you know, take a look, because it also played with like 2 dimensions,
Yeah.
but it was about the
I
kid
think that's
falling
been-
asleep.
Yeah, I think that has been mentioned a couple of times to us.
Yeah.
So I think we will look more deeply into that.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
I think it's always good to sort of learn, because that's also a rather successful one. But okay, my question is regarding the monetization. So you said that you have received some streamer visibility, but when you actually go live, there's a fierce competition. So have you any considerations on, you know, how to gain visibility?
I think we already have like a following on itch.io, so we will definitely play for those that market. I think we will share our game on social media and then possibly invest in advertising for the game.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, jury is amazed.
Yeah, I'm very glad everything was so clear. Does anyone else in the audience have any questions? We still have 3 minutes.
I can come and help and relieve the stress from you guys. I think at this point we've had a couple of questions from the jury. If there's any questions from the audience, just feel free to grab or ask for a microphone and we'll help you out. But by the looks of, there's no arms coming up. So let's give it a round of applause for Team Small.
Thank you.